So it is the morning after getting back from the NARBC Tinley Park Reptile Expo, and as you can see right behind me, we have a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff to unbox and go over and discuss with you guys of pickups that I got from the show and everything that I got in general. So stick around because we have a lot to go over. My name is Nick Pulaski. Growing up, I have always had a passion for wildlife, and with that passion, along with my passion of filmmaking, I get taken on some amazing adventures creating wildlife content, getting up close with a variety of incredible animals. So come follow along as I pursue my goals of educating, inspiring, exploring, and conserving wildlife, all while having fun, seeing the beauty in our natural world. Alright, hello and thank you guys so much for joining me here today. Sorry, I'm probably still a little bit groggy. We just got back from Tinley last night, and what a fun weekend in general. So good to see everyone. Thank you guys so much for your support, and it was so cool to see you guys come up and tell me that you guys are viewers of the channel and supporters. Thank you, that means the world to me and puts a big smile on my face, and I don't know, it just gives me jitters or something because it's something really rewarding to me seeing that I'm reaching an audience that's branching out to people that now I'm meeting in the public, which is really cool just to see like the feedback that I'm getting from people and everything like that. It's awesome. So thank you guys. It was great meeting every one of you. I'm not going to be down there in St. Louis, but I'm definitely going to make my plans to be there in March. So if you guys didn't make it down to Tinley, I will hopefully also be there in March as well too. I won't probably be vending, but I will be definitely walking around and showcasing that whole event as well too. Speaking of doing a walk around video and everything like that, I did a whole weekend experience of my past weekend experience at the Tinley Park show. In the prior video, I will leave links so you guys can check that out if you haven't seen that already. It was an awesome time. Let me tell you, I can't say that enough. It was so good after 2 years of not being there to see everyone, to just see I mean, it was probably one of the biggest shows for as long as I've been going, that's for sure. I mean, I've never seen that many people, and everyone was super excited. All the breeders there, I mean, they brought their A game, man. I mean, kudos to everyone that did. I mean, it was so great meeting you guys, meeting new breeders, seeing old friends as well too. I mean, everyone had some incredible high quality animals, which was awesome. And yeah, I mean, everyone brought their firepower, but overall, it was a great experience. Definitely will be vending again sometime down the line. We have a lot of projects in the works, as you're going to probably be seeing with the stuff that I'll be unveiling. But yeah, overall, we had a great time. It was a party, and I could ramble on and on about that. But we need to go over a lot of stuff, and there's a lot. So this, like the past video, is probably going to be a beefier video, and I don't want to ramble on too much. So I think we need to get down to what's going on and what we got. So without further ado, we'll kind of go over the more simplistic things. Supplies. I have a lot of supplies and everything like that, so I normally buy in bulk, but I wanted to pick up some more sphagnum, so we got that. Got some more bulbs as well too. I believe we got these from Pangea. But then we also got, super excited about these, we got some new bromeliads as well too. So the bromeliads are going to place all throughout probably the paludarium, I'm going to say. We're going to start growing them out in there. Then maybe we'll put them also into, maybe we'll put one or two maybe on the 29-gallon vivarium as well. I have to do a video on those now that I'm thinking about it. Some stuff has changed with those, that's for sure. But yeah, there's going to be some cool plants going in there, so we're going to put these in there right as this video is done, as well as set up all these quarantine tubs and stuff like that. That's the thing I want to go over too, is that everything behind me is not just going to stay in this room or anything like that. We are going to quarantine. We do a quarantine procedure here and everything like that. There's a lot of new pickups. So in the near future, upcoming videos, you may not see these new guys relatively in here per se, but they will be around in the other room in quarantine, just because we do want to make sure that we are operating and practicing good quarantine procedures, just so everyone stays healthy and safe. It's not that I don't trust the people I got from, but it's just always safe practice to do, and I highly recommend no matter who you get from, you do it. So that's just how that goes. So that's what's going on. If you don't see those animals in upcoming videos, that's why. But without further ado, that's supplies. We also got this Zoo Med bag as well too. Basically comes with all your basic essentials as per usual. This is food I got from my buddy Mike for some animals that you're gonna see here momentarily. Zoo Med. They gave this out to everyone, but they gave a catalog of products right here. You also got a sticker, turtle food, right there. Awesome stuff. And box turtle food as well, right here. So overall, really cool bag right there. But regardless, beyond the products, I mean, we need to get to animals. I think that's also what you want to see. So let's get to some animals. Not the most exciting things to show, but we'll show them. I have to clean out all this poop. They poop a lot. There's a lot of hornworms in here. We got hornworms right here. We also got dubia roaches right here. We have a lot of things to feed now that are going to eat these guys. So what I'm going to say is what's going to eat these guys along with some other animals that I have here. I didn't even know that I was going to pick up some of these animals. I mean, they were just kind of deals that I was given from buddies of mine and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, I can't pass these up. And my girlfriend picked up something too, and it's just going to be something that we're going to work with, and I know how to work with, and I've done research in the past on, and I've definitely upped my research on them and stuff like that, but it's not something that's impossible for me to take on. So though it was kind of an impulse, I mean, they are stuff that I have been wanting to work with as well too. Just didn't think I was going to find the deal / the animal that I wanted this quick. So regardless, a lot of the animals now that I eat, we're going to have less food waste. Like I said, we only had the one tortoise that was eating certain things, but now we have more omnivorous animals that are going to eat some of that stuff too, and we're going to cut down on some of that food waste, which is great. So we won't just be eating all the salads ourselves. But yeah, so we got some feeder bugs right here. But now we need to get to some fun stuff. So this was something that I originally was going to pick up and everything like that. So this was all planned right here. But I just want to say what's in this box right here. So we got this big box right here. And these guys are rustling around right now. And there are a few of them in here. Here, buddy. I know. I woke you guys up. I'm sorry. So there is one more in there too. I'll pull him out in a second, but these are basically going to be my three stooges here. But these guys right here are Central American wood box turtles. So these guys are just incredible. Like I said, this one's the male right here. This is one of the females. These guys like to dig, so there's some mulch in there right now, so they may look a little bit dirty right now. Once I get them all set up and everything like that, they are, I will definitely get some close-ups for you guys, because you definitely have to see these guys' colors, because these guys just are absolutely beautiful. Their shells, I mean, their faces, they're just such cool, personable creatures, and I can't thank Mike Novi enough for giving me these guys. I mean, we definitely paid for them, but I mean, he gave me a really good deal on these guys. And truthfully, I never thought that I would own turtles, but he was giving me some ideas for what I can do with some of the enclosures that I have to put these guys in. So we're going to definitely do a building video for their enclosure. It's probably going to be one of the newer videos that I'm going to be posting really soon, just because everyone else will be in quarantine, and while they're in quarantine, I have more time to set those guys up with good enclosures as well too, instead of the enclosures that they're going to be in just for quarantine. But regardless, what we'll do is we'll set these guys up. We'll make a cool turtle enclosure for these guys. These guys are a handful. Like I said, there's one more. Let me grab the other one so you can see it. These are all three of these guys right here. Absolutely stunning animals. So excited to work with these guys. We're gonna have some fun with these guys, let me tell you. Mike says they're very personable. They're very social. They will eat literally out of your hands and everything like that. They don't necessarily run away. They're more curious. They'll run right up to you. So I'm really excited. I mean, this is a new adventure for me. I mean, I think turtles and tortoises have literally grown on me more and more as I've been seeing them and the fascination with them. And as time goes on and we get more space, we're going to build something even bigger for these guys as well too. Not that what they're not going to be and isn't big. It's going to be a big setup, but you know what I mean. So regardless, really excited. Thank you again. Shout out to Mike from Rainforest Junkies for hooking me up with these guys. We're going to be seeing what we can do with these guys. Really exciting stuff, but these are, the first pickup is this trio right here of these Central American wood box turtles. Really cool. One that was totally unexpected. Now mind you, this animal is something that I have been wanting for a long time, and from this exact person that I got it from, I'm going to shout out Jason Hood from Snakes Unlimited. Thank you so much, Jason, again. We literally just got at the convention, just unloaded the car and everything like that, and I was like, I just want to do a quick look around before we start setting up and everything like that, just to see some people that I haven't seen in a while. I was just too excited, so I wanted to check things out before we got set up, because I knew our setup wasn't going to take long. Long story short, within the first 45 minutes of being there, we met up with my buddy Jason Hood, who I haven't seen in a long time. It was so good catching up with him. And this animal, like I said, was an animal that I knew that I wanted, and I knew I would want to get one from him. And he literally shows me this animal, and I fell in love instantly. I didn't want to say it out loud. I had to walk away for a second and literally have to think about it. But we came back and some other people were having interest in it, and I'm like, all right, I got to make the move right now. It's now or never. So shout out to Jason Hood from Snakes Unlimited for this animal. And this is what it is right here. So this is a red Tagu. So Argentine Red Tagu right here. Oh my gosh. This one he said is a yearling. He is absolutely stunning. Now there is something unique about this guy right here, and he is totally checking everything out right now. So I don't want to stress this guy out too much. I know I kind of just woke him up from a nap right now. He's just checking things out. He's a little bit nervous, but we're going to calm this guy down and make him pretty social. He's super, super mellow. We were playing with him at the hotel and stuff like that. I mean, he's just really cool. As you can see with that back leg right there, he is missing his one back foot. So he's missing his back right foot right there. So he's got a little bit of a stump right there, but doesn't really affect him moving wise or anything like that, like at all. I mean, it kind of uses it like a ghost limb. And he's totally chill. He's definitely got some claws on him already, that's for sure. He's definitely got that really cool, well-known, famous Tagu tongue, as you can see that he's flicking around, he's scenting. He's definitely looking for something. He's probably looking around, he's seeing the bright lights. He's definitely looking for some food. So we fed this guy already. As you know, Tagus just basically are bottomless pits. They'll eat anything. So yeah, this guy right here is the new pickup. I did not think that I was going to get a Tagu when I was going into this show, and I'm just ecstatic that I did. So like I said, after this guy goes through quarantine and everything like that, we're going to go through making him a little subadult, juvenile setup for this guy, and then down the line we're going to need something pretty big for this guy. That's for sure. But look at that nice, beautiful long tail as well too. Just an overall really beautiful animal. And I couldn't be more happy with this guy. I mean, I've always wanted a red Tagu. I literally told Jason, I'm like, hey, I'll only get a red Tagu and I will only get it from you. He showed me this animal and I instantly fell in love. I don't know if it was it being missing one of his feet right here or just the animal in general. I think just both were something that I was like, okay, this is destiny right here. So that is what we have right now. I'm going to do a little bit of a close-up right here so you guys can kind of see our new little friend right here. But yes, there he is right now. Oh my gosh. Doesn't have a name. If you guys have any name suggestions for a lot of these guys, leave them down below in the comments, because a lot of these guys haven't been named yet. The next couple two have been named, but the other ones have no names. So if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. But to wrap this guy up, this little one is ours, and I'm so excited to be raising this guy up. Going to be a really cool adventure, and just super stoked. I mean, this animal is just so cool. Absolutely amazing. I can't believe I'm holding this animal right now. So as this story keeps transpiring, it was still Friday, and we were setting up, got everything set up for the most part. We got the turtles, and then we got the Tagu, and then this happened. My girlfriend, I was totally happy about this. She started getting some real excitement for reptiles. Now, coming into this, she was definitely putting up with the reptiles, and she was definitely curious about them, but she really got that spark going, and that was something really exciting. I wish she was on with me right now, but she's been super busy. So we'll definitely get her on here to explain some things down the line. But regardless, she got two really cool pickups. We're going to show them individually here. The first one being from my buddy Mike Novi from Rainforest Junkies. Mike, thank you so much for setting us up with this guy right here. I don't necessarily want to take this guy out, just because I don't want the oils on my fingers to get on this guy. But right here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit right here. We have a red-eyed tree frog right here. Now this is an adult, it's a male, and this one she wanted to call Dumpling, because as they sleep, like so, it kind of looks like a dumpling, she said. So we named this red-eyed tree frog Dumpling right here. And I'm really happy about this too, because it's not only something cool for her to experience and owning an amphibian / reptile as well too, but this is something that's going to be cool because it'll be a display animal that's going into the 29-gallon vivarium. So we're going to prune that tank up really quick again. It's been growing like a weed. Everything's been going in there. Isopods are still doing well, but we're going to put this guy in there right now. But long story short, this little guy right here, Dumpling, he is going to be into that 29-gallon vivarium. So finally we're going to put an amphibian in there, and I couldn't think of a better animal to put in there than this guy right here. Super excited to finally have some more life in there, something to look for. It's going to be kind of like I Spy, I'm sure. Next pickup she got was something that I was totally shocked about and I did not expect, and completely out of left field again. Was we were vending at the table and stuff like that, and then people that were vending along with us, they were playing around with this northern blue-tongued skink. And they asked if she wanted to hold it. She's never held a blue-tongued skink whatsoever. It was an adult, and she was just totally chill. She was sitting there petting it like a cat, and she was completely sold on it. Unfortunately, she came just a little bit too late to buy that one that she was holding. It sold rather quickly, but we got another one for her, and for us I should say, because we're going to definitely be working with this one together as she's learning about reptiles and getting into these as well too. But I'm going to show you what exactly she got. So this is a new endeavor for us both. I've never owned a blue-tongued skink. I've handled them quite a bit, but this little guy right here does not have a name, but we have a red blue-tongued skink right here. Absolutely stunning. I love that blue tongue on this guy, but it's super, super cool because we're raising this one up from a baby. So it'll be a little bit more personable and I think a little bit more rewarding for us both to do it that way. I was going to, down the line, years and years ago, get into these guys in terms of breeding. Hindsight, I'm glad I didn't, but like as a pet, I definitely think this is going to be something really, really cool and personable to do. And I think it's going to be really good for her to handle this. I think these guys are basically the ball pythons of the lizard world for sure. People have been saying that for a long time now, and these skinks are rather hardy as well too. So I think overall this guy has a great personality, and I think it's just going to be something really exciting to take on. Oh, regardless, new endeavors for us both, but we both couldn't be happier with this little one right here. Super cool. All right, and lastly, I don't know how exactly I want to go over these two animals because they kind of go together, and there's one more animal down the line, but these are going to be the animals that I was talking about for the reasons for my delay. So as you know, I'm just starting off. This isn't my full-time gig or anything like that, but I'm fully invested with my animals and stuff like that. And being that, I want to make sure that I'm getting high-quality animals from people that I trust and know that are good quality breeders as well too, just so my breeding stock and my animals are top-notch as well too. And the animals that I have all these years later, 8 plus 10 years later, I mean, they are still looking sharp as ever. They're quality animals, great adults, everything like that, and they produce some incredible babies for me too. Now, that being said, we have some new blood and some new genes to be working with. Genes that I am so stoked to be working with. And it's going to be a big time project that I have invested in. It has been a lot of work, that's for sure, to pay these guys off literally. But we have some really cool animals. One more still on the way that I haven't gotten yet. But these were my two pickups at Tinley. This one being first, I knew that I was in the market still to pick one more female up, just so I had a trio of 1 to 2, 1 male to 2 females. But when I saw this female, I was like, this is what I want. This is basically what I want. There's a few genes that I was looking out for and stuff like that. I literally had a shopping list when I went to Tinley of things that I want and hopefully things that I could find. And I found it. So as we were packing up and everything like that, I'm like, I just want to circle one more time. I just want to look. It was kind of like destiny. But this is one of the pickups that I got right here. And let me see if this one's focusing in right here and not on my face right here. But this right here is an Enchi leopard double het 100% clown pied. And oh my gosh, is she stunning. So this is going to be one of my females. The other female has not come yet. I will show you that female and tell you what that female is. Once that female comes, we'll do an unveiling and unboxing and everything like that. But this animal is absolutely stunning. And this baby came from Corey DeLong from CD Constrictors down in Daytona. So shout out to you, Corey. Thank you so much for hooking me up with this girl. She is absolutely stunning. I'm so happy to get Enchi into my bloodlines. I love the patterning that it does along with the leopard. But I'm so happy to be getting into clown stuff as well too. And this is just an incredible animal right here. I'm so thrilled with the way that this animal turned out. I mean, the belly pattern is super cool, super nice looking, and I can't wait to see this animal grow older and stuff like that as well. This animal is ready to go. She's been like, what's going on? I've been in that bag all night. So I can't wait to set her up. I can't wait to get her going and stuff like that. We have some really cool stuff. Obviously, this is a 2-year down the line project, but you got to start somewhere, right? And these pickups are definitely going to pay off in the long run, that's for sure. And I just love the look of this girl. Super stunning. Love those two genes, the leopard and the Enchi, what they do to an animal. It's just super cool. So yeah, that is part of the trio right here. This is the first female right here, the Enchi leopard double het pied clown. Super cool. But let me show you the grand finale right now. So lastly, I got a lot of my animals in the past. Honestly, I got my first animals, if you look way back on my channel when I was shooting on my iPhone and I was shooting all without any edits or anything like that. I got my first animals from this guy right here. He has been someone that I've always looked up to and always have been checking his animals out year in, year out. And never fails, always blows me away every single year. He produces some top quality stuff. Couldn't recommend this guy enough. But regardless, I started with this animal. I knew what I wanted, and I started looking at these animals. So I got this animal from Garrick DeMeyer from Royal Constrictor Designs. Thank you so much, Garrick. Shout out to Garrick for sure for hooking me up with this guy. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of animals from Garrick in the past. Couldn't say enough good things about him. He's a great guy. Definitely has some incredible animals. Definitely check him out. I'll leave links down below to all these breeders so you can see them. But yeah, super stoked. I've been bugging the heck out of Garrick all summer. And thank you for putting up with me. That's for sure. I even said that to him while I was at the show. And maybe down the line we're going to be doing some work together as well too. So that'll be exciting for some YouTube videos. I know he's super busy right now, so hopefully down the line soon we can get together and we can produce some really cool content for you guys, just so you guys can see his place and his animals. He's got a lot of cool stuff. So really exciting, really cool guy. But I don't want to keep you guys waiting anymore. I want to get my hands on this animal as well too. I'll put this down. So the last pickup at Tinley, the main one that I knew I was going for, that I've been paying off for a while. Let me get this in focus. This is very important right here. Let's zoom in even. Why not, you know? So this right here is the clown pied male. So this right here, you saw this in my past video. I was kind of hinting at him, and you saw John holding him too. He also got one as well. Not from Garrick, he got one from Brad Boa. But these are incredible. Look at this animal. I can't believe it. I can't believe, one, I'm holding this animal, because I never thought in my wildest dream I'd be holding something that's, one, a clown, but regardless, a clown pied. Two of my favorite genes, that's for sure, to work with. I love pied stuff for sure. But I'm just blown away. And as you can see right here, I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Hopefully it is. I'll re-tap it. But hopefully you can see that. Here, buddy. There's like a jack-o'-lantern kind of patterning right there that I just noticed when I was picking him up and reviewing him over. I thought that was super cool looking, but just that head stamp from the clown, really nice coloration on this guy, really nice amount of pattern ratio to white. This is kind of what I like in terms of an animal. I don't necessarily like high white animals per se. I still think they're all cool, but that's something that like I wanted to make sure I worked within this project, is not just having leopard with pieds, because normally with the leopard gene it makes more white, higher white pieds versus less white pieds. That's more of a common thing with that trait. So incorporating the Enchi, that kind of brings that pattern back and it kind of blends it up together. So we're going to definitely be using this animal, having some powerhouse genes, that's for sure, but I just could not be happier with this animal. Super beautiful animal. Really stoked with these colorations. Just such a gorgeous animal. Super clean patterning. I'm just stoked. I can't say any more. I'm just really excited about this animal. And I want to know about your thoughts in the comments too. If you guys were at Tinley, let me know what you guys got. If you didn't go to Tinley, if you're going to March, let me know as well too. I would love to know that. But this was one of my dream animals, that's for sure, and it has paid off. So that's the reason why there's been a lot of delays with my videos and my content, is because I've been working my butt off to get these kind of animals and acquire these animals. And it's going to pay off in folds, that's for sure. So really excited, couldn't be happier with all my pickups. Like I said, some were a little bit of an impulse, and that's just what happens, but we're going to be able to take care of all these guys. Super excited to show you guys all about them and teach you guys about them and show you guys the setups and everything that goes into the process of making those as well too. We'll document the whole thing. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you could do me a couple favors, if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. As well as if you guys have any name suggestions for any of these guys in the back here. I know we have named a couple, like I said, but there are some that we would still take name suggestions for, like the Red Tagu, for example. So if you guys have any name suggestions for him, let me know down in the comments as well. Same with the Skink as well too, and even the turtles as well. So if you guys have name suggestions, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Definitely check out my links down to my social media. I'll leave all the links down below, as well as for all the breeders that we got from as well too, so you guys can check them out as well. Give them some love, show me some love down there as well too, so you can stay updated on all these guys too. And until the next video, we will see you guys soon.